You ever wake up and think, today is the day I get my life together? So you open your eyes, stretch like a Disney princess, and immediately grab your phone. Because obviously, the first step to conquering life is scrolling TikTok for 43 minutes while lying in a questionable pool of drool and self-loathing. And before you know it, you're watching a guy in Bali doing yoga on a paddleboard with a six-pack and a smoothie made of moon dust. And you're like, yeah, I'm definitely failing. But no worries, you've got a routine, right? You roll out of bed, slam some lemon water like it's going to detox the last 10 years of emotional damage, then sit down for your 5-minute gratitude journal where you write, I am grateful that I didn't die in my sleep, and pretend like you've just unlocked inner peace. Then, it's time for your morning affirmations. You stare in the mirror, bleary-eyed, and whisper, I am powerful, I am successful, I am unstoppable, while scratching your butt and wondering if you have time to check your email before crying. Sound familiar? Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your perfect morning routine might actually be making you weaker. Not physically, unless you're doing interpretive dance instead of breakfast, but mentally, emotionally, neurologically. Because if your morning routine is basically a performative checklist of things you think you're supposed to do because some influencer told you, congrats. You've just built a temple of self-delusion and filled it with Himalayan salt lamps. The goal of a morning routine is not to look productive. It's to prime your brain, your actual gooey, complicated brain, to handle the chaos of the day. But instead, most of us treat it like a Pinterest board. We've got cold showers, bulletproof coffee, meditation, breathwork, and 12 minutes of journaling our inner child's trauma. And by 9 a.m., we're burned out. And the only thing we've actually done is survive our own expectation. Let me break it to you gently. If your morning routine is making you anxious, exhausted, or full of guilt because you didn't complete all 17 steps, it's doing the opposite of what it's supposed to. You're not building discipline, you're building dependency. Your brain starts to associate feeling okay with completing this exact sequence of rituals. And the moment life throws a wrench in it, surprise meeting, your dog vomits on your shoes, your kid wakes up screaming because the sun is too yellow, your entire day collapses. Why? Because your peace was never internal. It was scripted. Here's what actually works. Neuroscience time. The brain loves simplicity, clarity, momentum. So instead of stacking your morning with 800 activities, try just 3. 1. Wake up at the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. Your brain is a cranky toddler. It thrives on routine. 2. Do one thing that wakes your body up. This can be a workout, a walk, a dance party with your cat, whatever. Movement tells your brain, hey, we're alive and we're doing stuff. 3. Do one thing that wakes your mind up. Read something, journal one line, plan your top 3 tasks. That's it. Not a dissertation. Just one intentional act of mental clarity. And that's it. That's the routine. You don't need to chant to crystals while upside down. You don't need a sacred matcha ritual blessed by monks. You just need consistency, movement, and intention. Because the real power of a morning routine isn't in the routine. It's in the identity you're reinforcing. When you wake up and show up, even in a small way, your brain says, oh, we're the kind of person who follows through. And that identity, that's what builds confidence. That's what rewires your brain, not the lemon water. So the next time you feel guilty because your routine didn't look like a productivity YouTuber's fever dream, just remember, your life doesn't need to be aesthetic. It just needs to work. You're not weak because you didn't meditate. You're not failing because you didn't journal about your chakras. You're human. Just wake up, show up, and move on. And if all else fails, there's always coffee.